Hello, my friends. Today I want to talk to you about something that quietly controls your entire life, your mindset. Most people think success starts with money, talent, or luck. But the truth is much deeper than that. Your life changes the moment your thinking changes. If your mindset is weak, fear controls your decisions. If your mindset is strong, growth becomes possible. And honestly, many people stay stuck not because they are incapable, but because they keep repeating the same thoughts every single day. They want a different life, but they keep the same habits. They want success, but they stay inside their comfort zone. They dream about change, but they wait for the perfect time, and that perfect time never comes. So today, I want to help you think differently, not with complicated theories, not with fake motivation, but with simple truths that can slowly change the way you see yourself and your future. Because once your mindset changes, your actions change. And once your actions change, your life starts moving in a new direction. Think about this carefully. Every day you make small choices. You choose whether to wake up early or stay in bed. You choose whether to learn something or waste another hour scrolling on your phone. You choose whether to move closer to your goals or remain exactly where you are. Most people believe success comes from one big moment, but real success is usually built quietly through small decisions repeated every day. That is why mindset matters so much, because your habits always follow your thinking. If you believe nothing will change, you stop trying. If you believe growth is possible, you start taking action. And slowly, those small actions begin shaping your future. Now let's talk about goals. One of the biggest differences between successful people and average people is the size of their thinking. Small thinking focuses only on survival. I just want enough. I just want to stay comfortable. I just want to avoid problems. But strong thinking asks bigger questions. What kind of person can I become? What kind of future can I create? What skills can I build? How far can I grow if I stay consistent? Big goals feel uncomfortable because they force you to grow beyond your current identity. That is why many people avoid them. Not because they are impossible, but because they are afraid. Afraid to fail. Afraid to look foolish. Afraid to disappoint themselves. So instead of chasing something meaningful, they choose smaller dreams that feel safe. But safe thinking often creates a small life. Now listen carefully to this. You do not need perfect conditions before you start improving. Many people spend years waiting for motivation, waiting for confidence, waiting for support, waiting for the right opportunity. But growth begins the moment you decide to use what you already have. You may not have everything right now, but you still have time. You still have energy. You still have the ability to improve little by little. And small progress repeated consistently becomes powerful over time. Now let's talk about discipline. Because motivation can inspire you for one day, but discipline changes your life. Successful people do not work only when they feel motivated. They work even when they feel tired, even when they feel lazy, even when nobody is watching. That is what discipline really means, choosing progress over comfort. Most people delay important things because they follow feelings instead of goals. They say, I'll start tomorrow. I'll begin next week. I'm not ready yet. But tomorrow keeps moving further away. A strong mindset understands something important. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. The more you practice discipline, the stronger it becomes. At first it feels difficult, but over time it becomes part of your identity. And honestly, discipline is not built through huge actions. It grows through small daily choices. Waking up when you said you would. Practicing English even for 20 minutes. Reading instead of scrolling. Saving money instead of wasting it. Finishing what you started. Small actions build self-respect, and self-respect builds confidence. Now let's talk about growth. People with a strong mindset never stop learning. They understand that improvement is a lifelong process. Every book you read, every skill you practice, every mistake you learn from changes the way you think. And when your thinking improves, your life improves too. Most people stop learning after school, but successful people continue growing for the rest of their lives, because knowledge compounds over time. One new skill may seem small today, but after 1 year of consistent practice, it can completely change your opportunities. This is especially true when learning English. Many people quit because they expect fast results. They compare themselves to others. They become embarrassed by mistakes. But fluent speakers are not people who never failed. They are people who continued practicing even when it felt uncomfortable. That is the real difference. Consistency, not perfection, not talent, not luck. Now let's talk about time. Time is your life. Every hour you waste is part of your future disappearing. And honestly, most people lose control of their time without realizing it. 1 hour scrolling becomes 3. One lazy day becomes a habit. One excuse becomes a lifestyle. At the end of the week, they feel busy, but nothing actually changed. Successful people think differently about time. They ask, is this helping my future? Is this moving me forward? Am I investing my time or only spending it? Because there is a huge difference between entertainment and growth. Entertainment feels good now. Growth builds something valuable later. And over time, your daily choices create your entire future. Now I want to talk about failure. Most people are terrified of failing, but failure is not the real enemy. Quitting is. Every successful person failed many times before succeeding. The difference is they kept going. When something does not work, they learn, they adjust, they improve, and they continue moving forward. Failure is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that you are trying. And every mistake contains information that can help you grow stronger. So stop seeing failure as embarrassment. Start seeing it as training. Finally, I want to talk about vision. Your mind is powerful. The way you imagine your future affects the way you act today. If you constantly picture yourself failing, your confidence becomes weak. But if you begin imagining yourself improving, speaking confidently, growing stronger, and building a better life, your actions slowly begin moving in that direction. This is not magic. It is focus. Your brain follows the pictures you repeat most often. So every day, take a few moments to imagine the person you want to become. Not perfectly, not instantly, but realistically. See yourself learning. See yourself improving. See yourself staying disciplined even on difficult days. Because your future is created twice. First in the mind, then in reality. So my friend, stop waiting for motivation to change your life. Start with small actions. Start with one new habit. Start with one better decision today. Because the person you want to become is built slowly through the choices you repeat every day. And remember this, a strong mindset does not appear overnight. It is trained, one thought at a time, one habit at a time, one disciplined day at a time. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep moving forward.